Hey, what is going on, guys? Starting to scroll out 2001 here, bringing you another GTA 5 video for you guys today. And today I'm going to be taking a look at another vehicle, and that vehicle is going to be none other than the armored muscle car itself, the Duke O' Death. This vehicle has some good armor capabilities, but we will be getting into that later on. So let's get straight into it and see how it goes. Alright, so first off, let's talk about what the car is based off of. The car itself is based off of the 1969 Dodge Charger. Obviously, within the game, there is going to be a style difference, mainly because it is armored. And going into where you can purchase the vehicle, it is available on Warstock Cash and Carry. It is a free vehicle alongside the Marshall Monster Truck, and yeah, it's free. So who doesn't like a free armored car? Plus it comes with Mr. Lock-on Jammer. I will talk about that later on in the video, but for now, let's just go into my auto shop and get this thing customized. Here we are in the auto shop, and it is time once again to begin the customization process. We are going to start it off with maxing out the armor, the brakes, the engine. The horn is going to be air horn 1 as usual. Lights, headlights, I'm gonna leave that for the LS car meet. Neon kits, we're gonna do front, back and sides as always. Blue underglow as usual. Respray, I am going to do a classic black for the primary and classic blue for the secondary. And might I say, this looks very good as well, and it changes quite a bit. We are going to put the crew emblem on, alright, and we're going to lower this down all the way. Max out the transmission, we're gonna grab turbo. Now as for wheels, I was thinking of just leaving it like this just because I already get bulletproof tires, but I want the custom tires as well, so I need to change it. This is the closest wheel to the default, so yeah. As for the wheel color, slate blue is the closest thing, and yeah, we're just gonna get the tire design, and there are no windows either because of the armor. So, but yeah, with that, this vehicle is now complete. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. I think it looks really good, and the secondary color changes quite a bit, so I like it. Alright, let's begin this and talk about the stats of this car. So, for the top speed, it can reach up to 114 miles per hour or 184 kilometers per hour, which is actually quite good for a armored muscle car, in my opinion. The drivetrain, it is a rear wheel drive, and as for the weight, it's actually quite heavy, surprisingly. It comes in at 5,000 kg or 11,023 pounds, which honestly, I can understand why it would be so heavy considering it's an armored vehicle. Also, the braking is incredibly good. The handling, in my opinion as well, is good. It could be a little bit better around the corners, but I think it is very average for the kind of car that it is. Alright, and yeah, everything else with this car is just pretty average, pretty basic. And like I said, I'll be getting into the explosive resistance later on, but for now we are going into the LS car meet, so let's go. Alright, you guys know the drill by now. We are going to be putting the blue headlights on my Duco Death. So, let's do that straight away. Blue headlights. And now, this is pretty much complete. Alright, so now that we are out of the LS Comet, I want to take a look at the explosive resistance of this car. Now, I am going to test how much explosives is it going to take to blow this thing up when there is not a player occupying the vehicle. So, let's go on ahead and we shall do that right now. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna pull out my homing rocket, which is going to be the best thing to use to test this. Alright, so I need to buy ammo for it though. Alright, good. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so we go in 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it blew up at 4. Now, normally when there is a person inside the car, it can take about 9. But since no one was in the car, that drops down to half, which means it can take between 4 or 5 rockets. Alright, and I am going to put a chart up on screen that shows the explosive resistance, but please note that this is for when there is a player occupying the vehicle. So, Homer launcher, oppressor missiles, and every other missiles that can lock onto you is 9. RPGs, grenades, and other handheld explosives is 3. Explosive rounds from a sniper Mark II is 7. Tank shots is 1, and anti-aircraft trailers is 1. So those are all of the explosive things that you can take with this vehicle. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. As long as you're inside your vehicle, you should not be able to die. Or at least you shouldn't be able to die that quickly. Your biggest enemy for sure is going to be the tanks and the anti-aircraft trailers, but mainly the tanks because I don't really see anyone using the anti-aircraft trailers. Also, sticky bombs are not going to be fun to deal with, but things like oppressors, which are the things that most griefers use, they are going to be easy to deal with. Alright, so we are in the agency because like I showed before on the Warstock website, this vehicle has access to a Manitech, and that Manitech is going to be none other than the missile lock-on jammer. So I'm going to pay $380,000 for this, and I am now immune to every single thing that can lock onto me with rockets. Oppressors, Toreadors, Vigilantes, Deluxos, regular homing launchers, all of those things I am completely immune to. They cannot lock onto me. Right, so not only do they have to actually aim to hit me, as long as I am in the vehicle, they are going to have to hit me a total of 9 times to be able to kill me. This vehicle, for beginners, as long as you have an agency, is incredibly busted. So incredibly broken against griefers. They would not be able to do a single thing to you. So, if you are a level 1 in this game, make sure you get an agency and make sure you get the Duco Death. Because this thing, yeah, no aggressors can get you. And just to show off that this thing really cannot be locked on to, I'm aiming my homing launcher at it. It's not locking on. So, I am safe to drive this thing around with out the fear of being blown to smithereens. So yeah, we love this. But now I'm going to take a look at the interior and the exterior of this car. So once again, car guys, I'm going to need you guys to let me know down in the comments, what kind of engine does this vehicle run on? Because I do not know. And as far as I am aware, the wiki does not say anything about it. Right? As for the interior, the doors looks good. We have the good old classic crank for the windows. Right? And for the inside, wait a minute. This thing has NOS? So you tell me this vehicle has NOS, but we're not actually able to use it? Anyway, the gear shift looks good. The steering wheel looks good. Everything else on the dashboard looks good. Let's take a proper look at it from the inside, shall we? Yeah, everything looks clean. There is a whatchamacallit, a roll cage. I don't know why it defaulted as yellow, but it looks good nonetheless. In the back, on the trunk, we have some kind of box. I don't know what this box is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be like a safe or something, I have no idea. But either way, the car looks really good. The exterior, the interior, I like this car a lot. And like I said, it is a very good pickup, whether you're using it just to protect yourself or to have as a collection. Because yeah, either way, you can't go wrong with this car. For a beginner, it is one of the very best. Alright, so now it is time to take a look and see what the resale value for this is. And I'm curious because of the fact that I spent 300k on Imani-Tech. And as you can see, we do not make back what we spent on this car. Both, well, I guess not including how much we spent purchasing the car because we got it for free. But the upgrades, yeah, it comes up to less than what we paid for, including the Imani-Tech. So I think from here on out, it's safe to say that you don't make any of your money back from selling the cars. So from now on, I'm just not going to showcase the sell value because it does not make any sense. So that is something that we have finally figured out, and I'm glad for that. Okay, now it is time for my closing thoughts on the vehicle. Like I said before, the explosive resistance is incredibly good as long as you are inside of the vehicle, with it being able to take 9 homing rockets. The other types of explosives you're gonna have to look out for, but the main thing is going to be the homing rockets, because most griefers use that instead of anything else. So yeah, this vehicle is really good to have as a beginner against the griefers. The handling, like I said before as well, is good. The brakes are good. Everything else with this car is pretty good. Also, we can do wheelies since it's a muscle class car, which I think is really fun as well. I really love the wheelies, and the fact that I have this car fully upgraded means the wheelies go so much higher than it would have if it was not upgraded. So, but yeah, I really like this car, and I would love to know what you guys think of it down in the comments. So for now, I'm gonna end this video here for today. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below, subscribe if you have not, turn on notifications so you do not miss any future videos or live streams. Click the link in the description, it will take you straight to all of my individual social links. My name is Star_2001, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, and as always, have a great one. See you all later. Goodbye.